All right, I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Let me know if y'all see it here. All right, I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Let me know if y'all see it here. Cool, cool. And we in there like swimwear. All right, so we're just talking about pricing. I am continuing this from our craft to quit session. So you all are getting the butt end of this, but it should still be some use here. So some of you have been asking about where to get the Coroplast panels, and let's just do a comparison here and see how much. Let's see how much the Coroplast sheets are. If I do in stock today. All right, so same thing here, a 48-inch by 96-inch by 4 millimeter white corrugated plastic sheet is $35. If I catch y'all paying $35 for this and then charging like $50 for these panels, listen, just know I'm going to be utterly disappointed, okay? So let me show you a better way. I'll take you to a vendor here. And this is just one of the vendors. There are several vendors that sell professional sign equipment and supplies, okay? So this one is Grimco. I have one locally in Jacksonville, and it looks like right now today, I can get that same exact board for $9.43, even if I just buy one of them. And they do have a pickup option too, and a delivery option. Shauna, you better not be guilty. You said until now. So look, as long as your ways have changed, you are redeemed. Okay. And I appreciate the honesty. Kita, just measure them. I set up an account probably what 2018 with them. So they were different then. A lot of vendors that once required you to have all of the tax certificates and that sort of thing, now they don't require that, but they just tell you, if you tell them that, hey, I'm I'm a hobbyist right now. I'm a creative, and I've been doing a lot of these boards and samples and setups. I'm not an official business right now at the moment. However, I do want to patronize your business, and I would rather buy from you. So if you don't have the sales tax ID, just say, hey, is there a way that I could just pay the sales tax and still be able to purchase from you? And a lot of vendors are foregoing that, but just charging the sales tax. Okay. Now, if you have your sales tax ID, it's not hard to get. I don't plan on going over all of those steps, but you can YouTube that part. And also, Coach Walt tells you how to do all of that stuff. So if y'all have not been tapping in with Coach Walt, let him know, like, hey, well, how do I go ahead and get whatever I need to get my sales tax ID? You can do it in one day. You can get all the steps done in one day, from the registering with the state to getting your EIN to getting your sales and tax certificate. Most of the time, you can get it all done in one day. Okay. All right. So you see the difference that the education makes. So when somebody says, what is the most expensive thing you've ever paid for? Y'all let me know in the chat, what is the most expensive thing that you have paid for? Like ever, like what, and like how much did it cost? Was it a private jet? Was it a Rolex? What, like, was it a car? Was it that big printer that we wanted? Is it that big heat press? What's the highest cost you have incurred yet? Was it your house? Let me know, because I guarantee you there's something that costs much more that you paid and you don't even know. House, yep, house is a pretty big purchase. Now that's the big one right there. Education, oh yeah, I feel you on that one. So what if I told you The biggest cost that you have. Yeah, them kids. Yes, Lord, them kids. IVF, all of those things. What if I could tell you your biggest cost right now was not knowing? There you go. You got it. Tavera got it. Not knowing. So not knowing, if you did not know that you can get these panels for $10 instead of $35, you can get these panels for $9. You can get these panels for $8. You buy enough of them. If you didn't know that, you didn't have the resource, you didn't have the knowledge, you didn't have somebody that was willing to show you that, how many panels do you think you would have over purchased? I can get 3.5 panels for the price of one. Same exact product. And it's not going to be bent up like the ones at Home Depot because everybody ain't slapping them all around because this is a sign shop. They lose money when they can't sell the product or the substrate because these plastic panels have to be able to go in people's flatbed machines. So they are nicer quality. Listen to what I'm saying. They're handled differently. They're meant for you. They're meant for you as a sign maker. Yes, you're a sign maker. Stop calling yourself crafters. Don't nobody want to pay a crafter. They think they're supposed to pay a crafter like you just go to Dollar Tree and get everything. You're not a crafter. You have a creative business. You may use the utmost craftsmanship when you do something. You are not a crafter. You are a business. So when you talk to these sign shops, talk to them like you making signs. Y'all hear me? Don't be afraid. Don't belittle who you are, what you are, and what you do. I promise you, some of y'all are doing more volume than some brick and mortar stores that are hurting for business right now. Take pride in the fact that what you're doing at the professional level. And if you're not doing it at the professional level, take pride in the fact that you're investing your time, your money, your energy, these resources, especially that we spent all week together, you're investing in having that professional level business. Hey, Jennifer said just registered with a Grimco near me. Woo woo, Jennifer, what's the Grimco near you? What's the location near you? Do you got your power back? Look, that's how we moving stuff over here now. The power done came back on for you. New Jersey. All right. Awesome. All right. And I'll work on helping you all find some other vendors as well. Also, there's Mac Papers. Um, and there's several other vendors as well. Okay. Yeah, one in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's go. Well then, Marie and Jennifer, I need y'all to be filling out this form right here for me, right here, right here. Where we go. Let's go and scroll on back on this side. Mm, mm, mm. Uh-oh, I'm all exposing y'all information. People gonna be calling y'all to get stuff printed. Hold on now. What do I do about the little tab? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I need y'all to be filling that out, okay? Where can we get the corrugated plastic panels? And this should be blank. And that's what I'm gonna say here. Blank. Okay. So if it is saying like, hey, it's $99.99, that's probably for a set of 10. Or she's saying that they charge that to print. And if so, make sure that you put that under here. So vinyl and UV flatbed printers. And for those who are on YouTube right now, y'all might be a little confused because we're supposed to be talking about design right now, but we were getting good in the craft to quit room, and we're pulling together as a group, as a unit, some resources that are going to help us be able to tap into vendors that print directly onto the Coroplast boards, ones that offer vinyl printing, and then of course even the blank Coroplast as well. All right, so Crafts Quit, I'm going to close out of this now. Y'all get what I'm talking about. Also, I'm going to make a tab for you all to put, I want you to tap in with local event planners. And you can do that one personally because I'll tell you what, do your own personal one of event planners and photographers. The reason why is because I'm going to take this one off. I don't want you all to tap into each other's event planners and photographers only because I want you to start establishing relationships for yourself. When business gets too much, that's a blessing because now you can say, "Oh, I know so and so. She's my buddy in or my accountability partner in the Crafts to Quit program. I can definitely refer you to her because I'm booked and busy." Right? That's when you start letting other people have those resources. When it comes to literally these products that we're talking about, I don't mind sharing those with anybody because I want you all to have access to the basics that are going to help you build your business. Okay. But if it's my personal contact that I'm working with, a designer or a event planner and I'm the designer for them, then I understand keeping that exclusivity. So what I want you to do for your homework, you don't put it on this list, but I want you to build a list of at least, I want y'all to call and contact at least 20 photographers, do sports photographers, and also people that do photo shoots for graduation, because that's what we're talking about this week. All right. And then on top of that, I want you to contact event planners that say that they do plans for graduation. So some of us don't understand that we don't want to be event planners. I'm telling you right now, I have mentors in the event planning space. And although I love what they do, I love what they do for them, it stresses me the hell out. I'm not, I love to plan. I love the details of creating systems, right? But if I do that, it takes me away from my creative mind. And I have to be able to stick to, I'm not a multitasker. I have to be able to stick in a lane that suits me best, and the lane that suits me best also happens to be the lane that suits you best. Okay, so that's why I stick to the design side. If y'all want to learn more about event planning, I know several event planners. I have learned from many of them, paid a lot of money to learn from them so that I can learn how to help you better design for the event planners. Okay. I want to be able to not even have to pop up at these events and do what I do. Okay. So that's where I'm coming from. Some of you are event planners and you're looking to learn how to design better, right? So my goal is to show you how to design better with the tools and the inventions that we have on this side to help you get to being a better designer faster. Okay. All right. So, Sandra, I love it. I design for an event planner and make several things for them also. So some of us are makers, some of us are planners, some of us are coordinators, some of us are visionaries. I am a visionary. I very seldomly do the actual work because my goal is to help make tools and systems that tell the story that the client needs, but also helps you all provide those services to the client. So it's very seldom that I even want to do projects. Plus, I know they're going to help y'all. All right. Being a better designer is my goal. Excellent. If you are here to be a better designer, I don't know any other better place for you. Let me put it to you like that. I have looked and looked and looked and searched for myself to see if this type of help or resources exist, and it doesn't. So what I do when I see a gap, rather than complain, either I'm going to be the solution or I'm going to leave that situation. So when I was helping to design for events, I noticed a lot of gaps. And it's not just with the planners, it's also with designers that don't know how people print. See, we're producers, so we know how to print and we know how to make stuff. So we know what some of those pitfalls are. And we're just closing the gap up and we're making a beautiful space for us right now. All right, so let's see if I was going to give away any more resources tonight. Let me see. We're on YouTube-age. And how we doing over here on YouTube? Can you all hear me? Can you see? Okay, y'all can see my screen. Look, y'all already signing up. They signing up over here on YouTube. I love it. I was talking junk about y'all YouTube. Look, I was talking junk about my Freebie Friday classes. I was like, look, sometimes you can give people all the information, but if it's free, they're not going to value it. But it looks like y'all valuing this free information tonight, and y'all are taking action, and I'm about that action. I love it. I love that. All right, so we're not going to do event planners. I'm going to read events. Delete por favor. All right. All right, so y'all be working on that. Let me pull this off the screen for a moment. All right. And then let me go ahead and bring this back. We'll talk about, like I said, we're going to do, not next week, we're going to be doing the circle project. And week after that, we'll do the shapes. So I am bringing back, where is she? Oh, there we go. Right there. Okay, so hello, YouTube. My apologies in my delayed introduction, but we were talking some nitty-gritty, and apparently you all were enjoying that part of the nitty-gritty, so I'm glad it was helpful to you. My name is Dr. Shannon, and I obsess over your creative problems. And today is just one of those creative problems I have truly enjoyed obsessing over. And I hope you all are as frustrated with designing as I am excited to help you with that frustration. I hope we just match and we just meet up today on that level. Okay, so what we did this week, and if you don't know, every single Wednesday we do Photoshop. Every single Tuesday we're doing AI design, and we use those tools, Photoshop and AI, in order to create projects that are relevant to what you can sell today and things that strengthen your skills that pay the bills. So large format graphics was the objective of this week, and it will continue to be the objective for the next couple of weeks because we're getting ready for major event designs for graduation. But I also want you to be thinking about the same things used for parties, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, retirement, anything that you can think of where people want to celebrate and make a statement. You're going to come in clutch with these tools and these resources. And also just to understand, we've had a lot of just conversation that has helped a lot of people see how to improve their businesses and where they want to go next. So if you ever have the ability to get into the Zoom room, which I will have an option for you all on that side. And you know what, Crabs to Quit? I forgot to tell y'all something about, remind me in, let's say, 9:40 that I am supposed to give you all an option. So all of these products, we did these style products this week. So we did the large format products, right? But I want you to also know that we have an Automizer that automatically, you know how we were having to go in and manually design all the parts? Well, it still was better than Canva, but we just had to update all the parts. Well, there's a system that yours truly has created and invented for you all. It's called the Automizer. And what it does is it automatically updates all of these products. Here, why don't I just let my little video play? So it automates all of these products based on the few images that we have set up. So if you remember, we had a foreground, a background, an accent one, an accent two, a text one, text two, those sort of elements. And all of these products are able to be automated in design with those few designs that came from making just one t-shirt design. So that one t-shirt design gives us the graduation stole, the banners, the retractables, the license plates and coasters, the fans, the arm sleeves, all of the tableware, all of the things that you're going to print for the grad for graduation. All of these things automatically populate, and you can choose which products you want to make a part of your package. Your customer may come to you and just say, hey, I want a t-shirt, and a notebook. But if you show them the collection of maybe this 10 product collection, then it helps you upsell them because they already see their design on these products. So they think, well, while I'm here, I might as well. Yes, you might as well. But if you want your one-off orders to come back as might as well, and can you add, if you want that type of reaction, then I highly suggest that you mock up more than the number of products that they're ordering, so that number one, they don't know what you have. Now they know. And number two, they feel like they're going to get a better deal because they're bundling with you. They also feel like you are more of their one-stop shop because they can see how much you can do. And you're giving them confidence to not just call on you for their orders, but also to tell other people about you. Okay. So that Automizer is a tool that allows you to do a mega mock-up. It can do up to, I think it's 105, maybe a little bit more than 105 products right now at a time. And this allows you to save your time designing and spend more time marketing. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that you all know that class is, I'm going to give y'all the date for it. Hold on. Pulling over now. All right. Date is, drum roll, please, 3/16. Okay. And we're doing a 304 Automizer. This is going to be hands-on help. We're going to download the Automizer on your computer, look at your computer screen, watch you flip the Automizer, and watch you complete all of these products while we're in a live session. So if you ever struggle with the Automizer and you have it, if you paid $800, some people have even paid upwards of $1,100, $1,200 at its height, depending on which model it was and how many products are in there. So I'm offering tonight that anybody can purchase the Automizer, and it will come with a live hands-on class for $397. But Craft to Quit, do not pay $397. I need you to look on your back end, please, if you're interested in coming to that class. And if you missed the last one and you're like, dang, I really should have just went to that live class, because watching the videos is not the same thing as having hands-on help. And if one thing I know you all know is that coming to class this week, having live hands-on help is definitely it's just a different monster than watching videos and handling it yourself. So if you all are interested in that, you get the Vault Automizer that has over 105 products, plus you get the live hands-on help. But check the back end of your Craft to Quit. If you put in C2Q in your My Products, search the word C, number 2, letter Q, and you'll see that there's a special discount code there for this product. And it takes 50% off of this class for you. So not only do you get the hands-on class, but you also get the Vault Automizer. All right. And then a week after that, the Vault will open up to everybody else. So right now, the 304 Vault is not going to be open to anyone except for those in the live action class. So we can make sure everything's good to go. And then we'll release it to the public 7 days after that. Okay. And D, you get your certificate as long as you go through the entire challenge. So make sure that you click on all the videos, make sure that you click on all of the resources, download your files, and there will be a certificate at the end that you get. Okay. All right. All right. So and then also while I'm here, I might as well tell y'all too, if you are in the Craft to Quit program, then make sure that you sign up. There's a class tomorrow with Coach Ann, and she's going to take you through the full steps of setting up Photoshop, creating a design from scratch. You're actually going to make your own template from scratch. So see how this has a layer mask? The text here has the effects on it. You're going to cut off the background, fade off the photo, bring in your own layer mask, clip your background to the layer mask, And then you're going to also be doing, you're going to type regular text, and then you're going to use something called effects to apply effects to the text. So you will end up taking regular plain text and making it look like it's got that pop out, drop shadow, glitter insert, all of that great stuff. You're going to do all of that in a 90-minute session with Coach Ann. So look on the back end of your Craft to Quit, and you will see that there is a code that will make that 100% free. Also, the Canva class is coming up on the 15th. So this is the same design, but we teach you how to do it in Canva. So see how the design looks very similar? It's just there are some limitations inside of Canva, but we show you how to basically get around those limitations and create as close as what you can get in Canva to your Photoshop design. So this will help you with your Canva skills. And if you are in Craft to Quit, then you have a voucher where you can register for that class for free. And it has the link, all of that's on the back end. Okay. All right, all right. And let me know if you found it and you enrolled Craft to Quit, let me know, please. Let me know that it works. All right. Okay, so I got to get on. You should have the code. You have to look on the back end, and I can't show it on the screen, y'all. So customer happiness, if you could show a screenshot of, or I could at least show you where to search. No, I can't because I don't have a login. I'm on the back end. But go under my products, put in the letter C2Q. You'll see a C2Q discounts, exclusive discounts. Click on that exclusive discount. It looks like a course. Click on that. And then it gives you 3 different codes. One code is to get 50% off of this, and you have to keep going. Then there's another code to get 100% off of the Canva class and 100% off of the Photoshop class. All right. If one person has it, you all have it. So if someone, because I got to get on teaching the design class now, I can't do a tutorial on using the discount codes. But if y'all have trouble, see if you can help one another out inside of the Zoom room in the chat. And then push come to shove, go ahead and message me on the Facebook page or Instagram page, and then I can screenshot where that area is so you can find it. Okay. All right. This 50% off code expires tonight. Tonight. It expires tonight. Okay. And then what I'll do is up until Sunday, because I'm doing a disappearing coupon. So on after tonight, it will go down to 40% off for Saturday, and then it'll go down to 30% off for Sunday. And then that offer goes away because basically it will be a full house anyway. And I'm already discounting the Automizer from $800 to $400 plus doing a live class. The live class by itself is usually $197, and then the Automizer by itself is usually anywhere from we've done $400 to $800 just for the Automizer without the live class. So with the live class, it's supposed to be $997. Okay. Just letting y'all know this tool is a beast, and make sure that your systems are going to be ready for it. And as long as your systems are ready, we're ready to help you. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell Craft to Quit too. All right. If you let me get some designing done first. Let me get some designing done first. Can I do that first? But you all remind me 10 minutes before 10. Okay, because I got to give the people some design work. I will open for tonight only the $797 deal. If you don't know what a $797 deal is, that is where that pays for 1 year of your Craft to Quit membership. So instead of paying $197 a month, which y'all that price did go up to $197 a month. Some of y'all missed out. I didn't want to beg you because I didn't want everybody in that 97. Y'all missed the 97 boat. It's back to 197. I have one opportunity to do an annual membership, $797 plus I unlock all 200 of the Photoshop templates, 200 Photoshop templates. And I'm not talking about old behind files that aren't relevant, don't mean nothing to what you're doing right now. Every single week we do a new project. So you're going to get all of the new projects plus the OG projects, 200 of them. And then you're going to open up 65 AI classes. As you can see, these are AI classes here, 65 AI classes. Those Photoshop classes and AI classes are $40 a piece. You can do the math. You're going to have a year membership, plus I'm going to open up those complimentary. And you will get an Automizer, but you won't get access to the live Automizer class. That live class is something different. So you're going to have to make sure that you purchase that one. Okay? Yes, current Craft to Quit can absolutely upgrade to that. That is my gift to you all. For those of you that believe in me, it's like, shoot, I know I'm gonna be with you for a year. Like $797 is nothing because I already know what I'm about to get. I see what I got for $197 for this 5-day challenge. I'll gladly pay $197 for the month, and I'll gladly pay $797 for the year. So I tell you what, if y'all are ready to go ahead and check out and do that, let me see if I can make this available, make sure it works real quick, because some of y'all already want to do it. And hold on, why won't let me do this? Please agree. I did agree, sir. All right. Well, maybe that's what somebody was saying that wasn't working. Let me just go to Innate Academy, y'all. So this is our a la carte website where you can purchase individual classes. This is where you'll be able to sign up for the memberships. And let's see, right now, we got the 197 on there. Let me do my magic on the back end, y'all. Hold on. I promise I'm going to get to designing. But we had a very intense week, y'all. We have done so much that we were just getting to even talking about the membership, to be honest with you. So if you all have been watching on the sidelines and you're ready to jump in on the YouTube side too, y'all can go ahead and take advantage of the $797 deal. All right, let me go ahead and make it available, and then I'm going to cut it off. At the end of our live tonight. Let's see. Ooh. And I said I wasn't going to do this last time. But what happened was I got really inspired. We have a lot of new people that joined this month, and it just really inspired me to see how much you all put in with this being your very first time ever touching Photoshop. So I have been completely inspired by you all, just to let y'all know. All right, so inside the Craft to Quit room, I'm putting that link. And then also, I'll put a link on YouTube. If y'all ready to jump in, look, this is the best deal you ever gonna get. The Craft to Quit room. So I'll go ahead and drop it on over here too. If y'all ready to hop on in. All right. So customer happiness, if you would keep up with that link, because I want to be able to just design now. I'm not even going to be looking down at the chat. You're welcome, love. All right. So let me get on with this design. And what I'm showing you all tonight is rather than actually flip the design, because I already flipped the design during the week, I'm not flipping the design again right now. What I'm showing you all is how I use those components that came out of the design. So I'm going to show you where these came from. All right, so we had our mock-ups here, and then also have my images from my Automizer. All right, so the Automizer is going to output all of this stuff. It's going to output my individual elements. And if you pay attention to the patterns, we use these pieces several different ways, several different places. And I'm just showing you the red design to show you that we flipped it from the green design to the red design, different photos and everything, but we still ended up with beautiful presentation, just having to shift the photo sizes a little bit. But other than that, it's pretty much plug and play, right? So things like your drink menus, blankets, even down to cheer bows, these things automatically design based on the same elements here. So essentially, I could design each of these, go ahead and put the text there, put the images, drop the background in the back, and I can do that manually. And as a matter of fact, this week we did do that semi-manually with the backdrops, floor wrap, accordion wall, cubes, because these are large format graphics. They didn't exactly auto design, but they were semi-auto design. All right, so the Automizer itself automates the entire process as long as you update one product. But this did require for us to go in there and just manually update the photos, manually update the color, manually update the background. And with those few changes, we were able to very quickly, probably quicker than I think we designed this whole setup quicker than I designed that one accordion wall on Monday on Canva, just because it is templatized and is automated. And let's go ahead and go through one of these designs now. Just one of them. And what I'm going to show you is whether you're in Craft Quit or you're on the YouTube side, the principles of design are the same. Whether you have the template or you don't have the template, the principles of design are the same. So what I want us to understand here is I don't care if you're using Canva, Photoshop, if you're using Paint on the computer, I can look at almost any program and tell you how you can create a similar graphic just because the principles are the same. So when we look at something like this, I want us to understand that we have a background and then we have some foreground images, which are here are photos or subject images. We have some text. And then we have a couple of accent elements. So we have an accent element in terms of the logo here. And we have an accent element with this little watermark image here. Right? So that's how I look at almost every design. When I look at a design, I'm like, how can I break this down? Foreground, background, text, some type of accent. Right? And sometimes it doesn't have any accent. Sometimes it's just foreground, background, and text. Sometimes it's just background and text. But I'm looking at designing maybe 4 different layers of a design. Now, once I teach you that, and you can pretty much break down anything, it makes understanding how to design efficiently really easy. Because we can all overdo some design. You know, we can get in there, we can throw some extra elements, and we can bury our design if we want to. But if you keep it simple, it helps you flip the design faster, number one. It actually helps it look better. Believe it or not, my designs that I used to do all the super extra stuff to, now when I look back on them, like actually my simpler designs are cleaner, they're more appealing. I can see it better from across the room. I'm not ashamed of how I used to design. I've been designing for over 25 years now. Believe it or not, I started this in high school. So I want you all to understand that even I have shifted, I've changed, I've grown. And anytime that I recognize those things, I like to bring it back to the tribe. All right. So just looking how difficult this design was for us to piece together on Canva, there is absolutely a better way. So this is a system of files that allows us to design, lock in the design, mock it up, and then edit our pieces there. So for instance, I'm not going to take us completely through this. I'm just showing you what the difference is with these particular elements that we use. And I want you to notice those elements that we're talking about. Text, background, the focal image or the foreground images, which is just photos here, and the accents. So you'll see how that literally breaks down and how we design it. And then I want you to think of, oh, how would I do that if I wanted to do a floral design? Where would my roses be? Well, your roses could be accents or your roses could be part of the background, right? Oh, but Shannon, what if I want to do a football field? Okay, well, I could change the city background to a football field. All right. And what we did was we had an editable file that allowed us to keep this little energy aura. It allowed us to do this really cool color effect. We changed out the sky. We did all of this stuff on Wednesday. You can go back and watch that if you would like to. But tonight I'm going to talk about the principles and how we use these principles to design coordinating pieces and how you can create a set of event design in literally minutes. Okay. So we have a total of 3 photos here. We actually used the third photo twice as a watermarked image in the sky here. Y'all, this background, turn the background off, and that was our alternate design there. Update the accent image, and now we are using a different logo. That's it. That's on there, y'all. That's it. But I want to also show you that there's a second side of this. Remember, we had to do each little panel. So now what you're doing is you're taking part 2, similar design here. I want to break down the pieces for you. So then when I show you how we work these pieces together in the end, it makes sense. So background and an accent. That's all that is. The accent just has the opacity pulled down a little bit, has a little drop shadow on it. That's it. So we're using these elements in different places to create a cohesive look and to or tell our story, right? So build our design, tell our story. So that's all that was comprised of that design. Now, can we tell that those elements have been reused in other places? Okay, so a little bit different orientation. We have photo 1, photo 2. There's a watermark photo 3 in there. We got the class of 2025. That's an element that was a part of the design. And we can break it up and use these parts or not use these parts to create a set of images, a set of products. Okay. All right, all right. Yeah, and if and Crafts Quit, if it's giving y'all issues, just message me. And then what I'll do is I'll stay up and make sure that after our live session tonight that I get y'all taken care of, okay? I promise you. I got y'all. Y'all have made me so happy seeing you all get through this week that I got y'all. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, after I've designed these things, now I want to create something compelling. So we can do a screenshot of this right here, right? Oh, and by the way, do y'all notice these backgrounds? Y'all notice how I use the backgrounds that we created in AI on Tuesday? Which one do y'all like better? You like the one with the gold trim on the ceiling or the one with the amber lights? The amber lights? Really? Okay. Cool, cool. So let me change it to the amber lights then, because y'all, and it does look more like an event hall, like you would actually rent out. This one is gorgeous, but this also looks more like upscale, marble floors, daytime activity. So you could go either one, or remember, y'all, we did so much this week. It is hard to recap because usually Fridays are my recap days. And Lord, we just did so much. Let's um let's see here. I want to get us to we did some AI and then we did an outdoor. Some of y'all said, you know what, I need the outdoor design. So let's go to what's that, 65, AI 65? Oh man, I didn't even get a chance to. Oh, there's so much I want to show y'all for design. Oh man. Let me see. I might be able to get to that. I'm gonna just throw these on here. Look, I'm just gonna throw these on here now. I ain't doing nothing with them right now. I swear, I'm not doing nothing with them right now. But ooh, I just wanted to possibly use the books. Oh, we could do some things with this. And I wanted to show you also um some alterations you may need to make to some of your graphics and how AI inside of Photoshop can help us. Lord, there's not enough time to do all of the beautiful things that are on my mind. And like I said, you all inspire me. So when you all show up and y'all are ready to work, man, that just makes me want to take it to the next level. So we have outdoor here. Let's drag and drop it like it's hot. Oh, that one's not. This is a WebP. It says it's PNG. Stop playing with my emotions. Let's see. It says it is not a PNG. Well, what are you, sir? Oh, that one must have halfway saved or something. Let me see what's going on here. There we go. That one worked. So now we want this graduation to be outdoors. No problem. AI to the rescue. So the images that we made up on Tuesday in our AI class, do you see how y'all are going to be able to use this now? Do y'all see how all of this comes together? Do you see how as long as you spend 3 days with me a week, you have no opportunity to not succeed. There's not a chance. No chance. We're going to hit that little remove background like we did in class on Wednesday. I said I wasn't going to do nothing with it, but I was like, interesting props. I like them. I like them. I could not find anything like this on clip art. They all look like flat vector. And I wanted something to look like it popped out. Because I like to pop out, okay? I like to pop out and show them. I do. I'm gonna start popping out and showing even more. Because we are over here doing our thing, y'all. We are definitely elevated. Absolutely imitated. But absolutely never duplicated. I'm helping y'all pop y'all stuff. You hear me? But I see the work y'all doing. Y'all over there sharing in the Facebook group, but I don't see you posting on your page. I stalk your page a little bit. I do. I do. And you all do phenomenal work. Matter of fact, for the thumbnail of this class, I used y'all's work. Y'all flipped the mess out of these templates and did all this. Now, I don't know if I have time to show y'all how to change the color of these books right now to make it go with this, but just imagine that some of the things that we have been collecting over this time. Oh, you don't want it to look like outside. You want it to look like it's in a locker room, baby. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try that. Oh my goodness. Don't play with us. Do not play with us. Don't do it. Listen, y'all are amazing. You talking about fire. This is y'all fire. Y'all created this stuff in class. I will admit, I give y'all a little motivation, a couple prompts. But you all take it to the next level. Let's see what else here. I, I'm not even. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beautiful scenery. Anyways, y'all have some resources, just so you know. You have some resources. Okay. Um, oh man. There is something else. Mm, I'm gonna do sample images here. Yeah, this was some. Do I need to keep going? These are totally different AI classes. AI 52, AI 31. Like you wanted to look like all of the lights. Dun, 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 dun. This is stuff y'all made. I just help you bring it out. You all made this stuff in AI classes, and I get to relish in it and how you can put your work to use. Craft to crit. So this is why I was saying y'all want to do that 797 if you don't have all of this unlocked. My OG triple OGs still locking in at that 797. If you've been paying 1997 for annual membership, or you've been paying basically $2,400 a year because you're paying 197 a month, then this 797 deal is a deal for my OGs. To be honest with you, this is something that I created to give my OGs something. And it's silly if you think about it, because it's like, well, my OGs, they pay me faithfully. They don't never ask for a discount. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I ask for a discount. But shooting myself in the foot, I don't feel a threat of it at all. I just feel like it's going to help you all be more present. And it's going to help you all help me create success stories. So I'm here for it. All right, let me go on back to this AI. So what did y'all want from the AI? I'll show you what the prompt is. I'll show you where I got it from. Just let me know what you want to know. Which one? So I'm showing the prompt right now for some of the event space designs we did. But let's say, y'all, that locker room drip was drip. Like, I actually had someone contact me that did a installation of a statue for Kobe Bryant in Miami. Listen to what I'm saying. This is how things work out when you put yourself out there. You're actually in your purpose and your element. So he, I have to find it. You know what? Let me put that on my list. I always have to find these projects because I don't collect them. As soon as I finish with this project, I'm on to teaching y'all the next project and doing something else. But when I tell you these kind of things here is not by coincidence. When you do what you love, people recognize that. They want to be a part of that. You will attract people to what you do. I was not a part of putting together this event at all. However, I got a chance to do several celebrity designs. Some of them I actually met up with the celebrities. Some of them were celebrities. Some were just multimillionaires. Okay, and I say just multimillionaires. Some of the multimillionaires are richer than the celebrities. Anyways, and it doesn't matter because all of them want it for the cheap. Let me just break it down to you. Can I tell you a secret without ragging on any of clients or past clients or third party clients of mine? Everybody's cheap. The richer they are, the cheaper they are. Everybody's going to try to talk you down out of your price. But please understand, when you provide value, you don't have to explain your price. Do y'all remember I told you I charged $250 to design these 3 boards? Price is only an issue when the value is absent. And I want you all to be high value designers. Like high value producers. If you're producing these products, you're hand making these products. I don't want you going in there willy-nilly. And if you do willy-nilly, like I am a fan of willy-nilly, but I do willy-nilly skillfully. Okay, I don't do willy-nilly with the half-assedness. Okay, I can't do it. If I feel like it's going to be that, I will decline. Okay, so when I say that I want you to go pro from home, I don't want you to feel like you have to have a brick and mortar. I don't want you to feel like you got to go out there and buy a whole bunch of equipment and you have to drain yourself of resources to do what it is that you love to do and to do it at a high level. I don't want you making this kind of stuff and then you have um, lackluster results because somebody is telling you how to do it in a non-professional way and you don't know any better. But that person over there in the corner is looking at it like, oh, you see how that's hanging off or falling off or peeling off, or I will not have you like that. Okay. My goal, and this is one of my daddy lessons. Y'all hear me talk about daddy all the time. If you're gonna do it right. And if you can't find time to do it right the first time, when will you find the time to correct it? You won't. So that's why I say go pro from home. I'm not. Y'all told me y'all wanted to do this, and now we doing it. Okay. All right, let me get into making this little video real quick for y'all because this is what I want to give as a gift to my Craft to Quit crew for making it through this challenge and truly blowing my mind with how much y'all got done this week. All right. We have never done a challenge where we designed large format graphics, multiple large format graphics. Just so you all know, that certificate that y'all are going to get at the end of this class, oh yeah, you earned that. We have never done this large a scale of a project in an itty bitty 5-day challenge. So when I say congratulate yourselves, and I appreciate y'all, and I'm extremely proud of you all, we're entering a different era, and you all are the ones that's going to take this, what you're learning, by what I taught you. Okay. It took me 25 years, baby. It won't take you 25 days to do what I do. All right. Okay. Let me stop bragging on y'all for a second so we can get this work done. All right. So I'm going to kind of show you how I created this. And that way, when you want to use this as a template, you can. So let's do this. I want to, let's take one of these images. Let's change out our cubes. Let's do that. So to my mock-up here, and I'm just going to double click on these cubes. Like I said, the Automizer automatically does all this stuff. My big boy stuff, I haven't automized completely yet, but you see it's templating. This is not your Canva template that you have to go in here and change the angle of each little image. This automatically does. So if I want to change this class of 2025 here, let me group that so I can just turn it off real quick. Hit save. I'm not even going to, I'm just going to show you. That's how quick those mock up. Okay. That's what we did this week. When you all get the flow of your designs, baby, I won't be able to tell y'all nothing. All right. So let me go back. Let me change that back because I'm going to show you how to change out this graphic. Let's save, close that. And did y'all notice when I wanted a different background for my Craft to Quit crew? Did y'all notice that all I did was take the red background and I put a color fill in front of it? Now it looked like a totally different contrasting background because I was like, it's too much red on all these different sides. I want to kind of see something kind of like block color. And that's why I did the black there. All right, so just letting you know a little bit of that insight. All right, so now what I want to do with this is I only want, I think I did a 3 cube. I only want my 3 cube. So let me right click and let me quick export as PNG, just that 3 cube. So that means the one that has the stack of 3. And like I said, oh, that's next week's. That's where we're doing a circle wall. 304. I want to take this to my whole PNG folder. All right, and then I'm gonna do Grad products on. So this is my green one. I'm going to make a new folder. So when you all do the Automizer class with me, I teach you the folder structure and how I kind of organize and use the Automizer. So this is going to be my 304 grad. And this is my model 001. Because remember, for graduation, we made different models I've been using. I just numbered them. And she is Vikings. And she's red. And I'm just going to put silver. So the elements for her, I'm going to make sure that I keep them in a separate place. So that's my cubes times 3. I could go ahead and put all my cubes in there because maybe they say they want 4 cubes. So I can quick export as PNG all 4 of these. Put them right there. And then let's check on it. My Automizer all and my whole PNG. And this one here now. So what my Automizer does is it automatically puts those 100 products in this folder. But when I'm doing my large format stuff, I have to do these separately because they're such large files. They look like little mock-ups, but they are not little mock-ups. They are full-fledged designs, as you all understand from the class that we did on Thursday. All right, so let's say same thing with my accordion wall. Let me grab it. Now that accordion wall, you see that thing thinking, that accordion wall is 8 feet tall by 16 feet wide. All on this little mock-up here. But all we need is the mock-up right here. And I'm going to save this one as my accordion wall. Quick export as PNG. All right, so that's my accordion wall. What else do I need? I need my arch. I can definitely show that off. Give this a little second to save y'all because this file is huge. All right, let's do the arch. And you know what? I'll stay in the Zoom room for Craft to Quit. When I end the YouTube live, I'll stay in the Zoom room with y'all and make sure that everything works. So if you're trying to use your coupon code, it's not working, any of that, I'll stay in the Zoom room to see y'all through it, okay? I will no creative left behind, especially if you are getting in that class tomorrow, the Photoshop Build a Template from Scratch class. I want you all to be able to definitely get in there because it's going to make your life easier on Wednesdays too, because it's going to give you a whole lot of context. All right. Now this one. Let me go ahead and quick export as PNG. I have to make sure, even if I have these board guides on, it won't save it on my image. It'll just show in my mock-up. So I'm just going to quick export as PNG that one. It'll be my 303 arch. So it's template 303 for the arch, but it's 304 design. So that'll help me remember that. All right, was there anything else? Oh, yeah, we can definitely do the, let me see real quick. Should I change the colors of these books, y'all, real quick? Do y'all like that look? with this setup? Y'all want to change it? Okay. 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 So now naturally I would change this in the open image because I would want to change my color in the higher resolution image, but I'm doing it here just to kind of show it quickly. Let's do a hue saturation here, and then that's an adjustment layer. Now let's do a clipping mask because I only want this to happen on this set of books right here. Let's go ahead and grab our little picker tool from here, and let's pick the color. It's either going to be blue or cyan. This says blues. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is crank up my saturation and change the hue to get it closer to red. All right, and so far, that little pinkish color is where it's getting me. Then I also have to change my cyans. Getting a little closer to that red. Now the red that I want is more, not quite a maroon, but definitely more of a crimson. So I'm bringing the lightness down because I need it to be a little bit darker here. And I will probably also have to do that for the blues. All right, and I have a range of reds here. So some of them are going to look more maroon, some of them are going to look more crimson, just like the blues had different blues there. Let's also go ahead and change the yellows. Crank up. Ooh, I could just bring the saturation all the way down and it takes out the yellow and it makes the yellow gray. Beautiful. All right, and then let's say, for instance, I wanted to manually color these books. I can. I can actually go in and mask off certain parts of the book and make them certain colors. If you ever see me develop a template for you all and you see like individual little books cut out, yeah, I went in there and cut those things out individually for y'all. I may choose, let me see. I'll put that on my list of things that I may be able to do for a future class. Let me do this. I already told you I was going to do a split template for large format. So some of these books, and the reason why I made these is because I saw some designs that have books and stuff. I know that's a trending theme, but anytime I see something trending, I'm still looking for ways to make it even trendier. Like still looking for ways to make it stand out even more. So that's why I like the 3D look and stack of books. And of course, we created this image in AI. This is in your mid-journey. This is in class number AI 024. Okay, AI 024 if y'all were thinking about using that. All right, so I'm just doing this quickly. I'm going to take this and also do it for my book set here. So I'm going to see if I can just take the same hue saturation and make it work for this one. Ooh, it worked. Sometimes I have to tweak it a little bit. That looks pretty good. It's a little more burgundy than I wanted. So let me come on over here to these blues. See if I can shift it to get it. Yeah, a little more crimson. Yeah, that's it. All right. So of course, I would also like, Shannon, what does that even say on there? I don't know. These are mid-journey hieroglyphics. But let me show you what you can do about it. Let's go ahead and take that. Now you can do what we did earlier this week and do generative fill. But you can also come up here to edit and do a content aware field. That's what I would suggest if you're doing little simple cleanups. And it is searching down here. I don't like that. I'm sure I can work with it. I'm actually going to do generative fill. Now, back in the day, I would have taken a little piece from somewhere else, tried to get similar highlighting, try to get the little spine of the book here that has the highlight on the left or on the right and clean that up. Nope, not no more. What we gonna do, y'all, in Craft to Quit? What we do? Merge down. Keep it moving. Come on over here. Generate that fill. Generate. Now, while I'm using all of this internet resource, I'm streaming and everything too. It does take longer to do your AI edits when you have a lot of resources pulling. So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and merge down. And then I want to get these little letters off. Generative fill, generate. Um, hmm. I think I think that I do want to show you how to take some of that text from the template we worked on, 304. Go to my class file. Now, I did my text at an angle. Now I get a chance to possibly use my vertical. But I could also just type on the books. Let's see, was there anything that I want to add to that? And I'm going to take these, duplicate the layers, and I want this to go on my event design side because I want to be able to merge this all down and this be a simple graphic. Because in that way I can change the color of these books anytime I want. All right, so that looks good, y'all, doesn't it? Shut it down. All right, so if I wanted to add that text here, there we go. And I need to turn them, so I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. If I hold down shift, it only lets it rotate to the 90, so it won't let me get a weird angle. Now for the name, I need to get a weird angle. And for this, because I have so much going on other places, I probably would do just a simple gold text on this, or not gold because we're doing silver on this one. So I probably would just do a simple silver text on this one. But this does allow you to use the resources that you have already created when you did that beautiful t-shirt design. And I just wanted to fit on that spine there. And keep in mind, this is my tiny mock-up because I don't give my customers my large scale graphics until after the job is completed, so they can't reproduce anything that I do. So honestly, this is so pixelated when I zoom into it. But as far as viewing the graphic to see what the outcome is going to be, it's fine for that. And of course, I showed you all Craft to Quit. I showed you how to upscale the actual graphics that you're going to print. And I want you all to be aware that that's what's most important, knowing how to upscale that. All right, so now let's make this a setup by itself. So I am going to let me turn off the accordion wall for a moment. I'll let this be a set because I'm pretending that that's a cutout. And then I already have my arch by itself. I'm going to turn that off. And let me get these books a little bit. Make these books a little bit brighter. And let's go to the blues. A little bit brighter, a little bit lighter. There we go. And then I don't need my cubes here because my cubes I have a design that has the cubes by itself. So let's turn the cubes off. And I'll turn this off as well. Now I do feel like I would want to go here and put more text on the spine here. So let's do it real quick. Text. Remember I told y'all in Canva we can't type going up and down. We can type vertical with Photoshop. So I'm going to put first name. That is not first name. That says first name. All right. And remember I told you there's a limitation in Canva where you can only put one stroke or one drop shadow on at a time. Remember we did that on Monday. So now I'm going to add a stroke. And this is just for very quick mock-up purposes. This is not going to be printable. I would have to actually add this on my printing graphic, but I'm doing this just for the purpose of showing it on the mock-up and showing you all how to do vertical text and how to do multiple outlines. So for this one, I'm going to do one, let's do 2 white pixels. Then let's add another stroke. So I'm gonna hit that plus sign. And you all will learn to do this with Coach Ann tomorrow. I'm gonna maybe add 6. Let's do black. And then I can even add a shadow. And I can add another stroke. And I can do listen. I'm gonna do a drop shadow, bring it in. So it looks like it kind of pops out. So whenever I do this on Canva, I have to do one stroke has to be a set of text. I have to retype it. Then I have to retype the same thing and put the white outline. Then I have to retype the same thing, put the second black outline. Then I have to retype the same thing and put a drop shadow. Do you see I was able to do all that in one feature? So when I told y'all, if you can learn Canva with me, and if you can learn Canva, you can absolutely learn Photoshop, and you can love Photoshop because you will not have to now do all of those extra steps. I can do a bevel and emboss, make it look 3D. Don't know if you know that. But for this, I'm just going to leave it flat. Just let you know there's some damage to be done here. We can do a lot. All right, so first name here. I'm going to take this one off now. not that first name, this one. And now I'm going to Alt, click, and drag. Alt, click, and drag makes a copy, just like in Canva. If y'all didn't know you can Alt, click, and drag in Canva, they got that from Photoshop. Let's see. Class of 2025. Let's just make that a little bit skinnier. And I'll put it here. And I think what I'll do is I'll take this one, since I can make this a little wider and that book is a little bit bigger. I want the first name to be more prominent. I'll put this one here. First name will go here. Stop playing with me, sir. And let's take this one here. And now I can make this a little bit bigger. Remember, I told you can't stretch out text in Canva. Watch me stretch. There are going to be times where you need that. All right. And this is not the bash Canva, because I'm going to show y'all how I use Canva in just a moment. Just in case anybody's like, oh, another person that just want to boast about Photoshop. No, I want to tell you how to be more efficient with what it is that you do, but also I love to show you the way that you can be more efficient and truly use this as a very quick design tool. Now, what I'm going to do, let me grab. There we go. I'll use that gray. And sometimes I do not like flat text. And sometimes I do. I'm going to go gray. Then my second stroke, I'm going to do black and then white. So change that to black. Boom. Change this one to white and see if that floats my boat or finds my lost remote. All right, and now that this one is thicker, I think I want 3 pixels for black, 1 pixel less for white. And then let me do a smooth little drop shadow. That'll make that pop. All right, I'm not gonna play with this too much longer because I didn't even intend on doing this today, y'all. I was supposed to be showing y'all this motion graphic. And this just caught my eye. It's the designer in me. And it's my crafted crew not wanting to go home. We've been together literally. We have had a part-time job for this week. We spent at least 3 hours together every day this week for 5 days straight. Y'all ain't sick of me. All right, let me go ahead and save my work here. And now I'm going to take everything here except for the background. I want the background to be able to turn off. And I'm just going to call that the focal. And quick export as PNG. It ain't ready, but it's ready enough to show y'all this thing that I'm doing right now. Okay. All right. And I'm getting this ready for you all because I'm gonna give y'all this file. Craft to quit. And for those who are on the YouTube side, I'm gonna give you all of these products I mocked up. So you can use them to advertise. You can tell people you can do the same graphics that I can do. I don't care if you tell them you can do what I can do. Matter of fact, that's why we do what we do here. That is precisely why we do this. All right, so I shouldn't change that just in case. All right, this is my flash screen. The flash screen is just something before the video. I have it set, if you look at the duration, to 0 0.1 seconds. That's the lowest amount of time that Canva is going to let you make a video clip. The reason why I do that is because I'm animating all these things, but when I need a basically, what do they call it? It's like the static image that shows whenever a video is going to be it's a cover image is what they call it. So this is the way that I create a cover image inside of Canva so that when it makes a video, before it plays that video, it gives this little snapshot of an image. It has to have no animation on it. So no animation, nothing here, nothing is animated at all. These are flat images. And I make the duration when I click on it. I make that duration. If I can make it 0.01 seconds. So in CapCut, they will make a cover photo for you. This is how I have to dupe that process in Canva. So just letting you know, this is no, you're not gonna find this anywhere, anybody else telling you this. This is how I make a cover photo. So if I tell it I want it 0.01, it's gonna default to 0.1 seconds. That's the smallest number it can do. All right, now for the rest of this, I have an image here that is a video. I will be showing you all how I animated this video. Okay, it's a little 2.5-second clip. Is actually longer than that, but I clipped it down because I don't want it to show the product more than 2.5 seconds. And you notice the background moves as well as the foreground here. And then this product here is just the image that we just created just now, one of the PNGs. And I just have an animate on it. This animate is called Tectonic. Tectonic. Intensity is in the center there. Okay. And I just like the way that moved in. Now I have something in between the two slides. So basically, if I were to create another one of these and I wanted another product here, I would take this slide, right click, duplicate the page, and go ahead and create my next product here. All right, so as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now, the whole process, and I'm going to show you. So I will be duplicating these images here. Do I have cubes? All right, so I'm going to take these 4 here, right click, and I'm going to duplicate those 4 pages. Then I'm going to add a little white page there just to let me know that's the end of that part of the project. And what I'll do, I can't stand how fast this thing goes sometimes. Start here. And I'm going to hold down Shift, select all of these, right click, and then tell it that I want to hide those pages. Now, if I hide those pages, and when I get ready to create a little video here, it's going to not even try to include these hidden pages. All right, so some of you all, I know you like count the pages and say, oh, I only wanted page 7 to 11, and you may miscalculate. If you hide the pages, you don't have to worry about that. All right, so now let's come on over yonder to our uploads. Y'all check out our sponsors, not really our sponsors, but listen, this is the reason why I'm here. Uh-oh. Michelle, congratulations. You made it on the thumbnail, baby. Michelle is an OG, triple OG. Look what she did with the template this week. So this was the template this week. So y'all, all of that design came from this little old t-shirt graphic design, okay? And what we learned in class, we learned how to do this sky effect, color it, extend it, yeah, all of that good stuff. Let's see here. Michelle doing a thing. Now, I don't know why these things are showing broken like that. But let's see, this is, why is it showing me little broken links? What's going on, Canva? See, this is what I'm talking about. When Canva be doing this online stuff now. Look. I think, so that one, that's the Shauna. This one, is that neat? I want to be able to give y'all credit, but the things ain't showing up. Lord, I think that was Sharon. I know that was Sharon with your right hand. So I'm going to update this. It actually is on our thumbnail. but that's a little ridiculous. Let me type in, what is this, 304? I just wanted to let you all know that these are your designs. Thank you. Because you all, now I don't have to just make up designs and make up designs and make up designs for thumbnails, because I can go inside of Innate Academy Facebook group and I can see that you all, in that same breath, before you even went to sleep that night, y'all flipped the template and you gave me something to brag on. So thank you. Okay, Keisha, you want me to update the mock-up that I'm doing here? And yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And I'll just upload it basically as a replacement to the mock-up that you all have. You like the way I made these balloons look glossy? Look here. Look here. That's the class we're doing. So next class we're doing is the circle. Class after that we're doing is showing you how to do just the different shapes and creating your own orientation. Next class we're doing after that is the balloons. We're going to learn how to, and this is not the simplest version of it, but y'all, these balloons are smart objects. They are editable and they automatically change based on the colors that you're choosing for your design. We're gonna have some fun with this, okay? So, but what I want to show you all how to do is how to move the balloons around and create the organic look versus structured looks and all of that. Y'all know the balloon terminology. I do not. What I know how to do is look at a photo of something and make it look realistic, or at least a believable mock-up in Photoshop. Okay, and we can change the glossiness. Oh, y'all know what? I did something. Let me show y'all something I did by mistake earlier this week. Where's my black, the balloons I turned black? Y'all, I changed the blend mode. So blend mode right now is on linear light. I changed the blend mode to something, and the balloons came out chrome. I was like, look at that vivid light. It's chroming. Who would have thunk? Okay. And then I can probably make it look like a metallic color. Yeah. I don't know if y'all believe me. So let me show you better than I can. I can make it look like a metallic color. Let me get into it. Huh? Huh? When you know Photoshop, you can do these things. Okay? That's why I don't want y'all being afraid of Photoshop. You can do these things. I did like that little chrome there. Anyways, I'm gonna duplicate that layer. And then I don't remember what I had the blend mode on, but this will give me a chance to figure it out. Whew. Okay, we're going back to the black. So I can't remember whether was it linear burn? No, color burn. No, color burn is a little too harsh. Um, Linear dodge, nope. Overlay, nope. Vivid light. Okay, it was linear light. So see how blend modes can make things different? That's what I was teaching y'all this week. Like, just play with your blend mode sometimes. Don't be scared. Just play with your blend mode. At the most, bring it back to normal if it look crazy. All right, but play with your blend modes. All right, so that's good to go, y'all. I'm liking that. Mm, 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 mm. All right, so oh yeah, back to what I was doing in Canva. I don't even know how I get. What did I even come up? Oh, because you mentioned that you like the balloons. See what happens when y'all tell me what you like and I get carried away. Anyhow, going back here to my little video. Get this demonstration over with, so y'all can go to bed. All right. Where did I save my stuff? Oh, I saved it in my hold PNG folder, so I can hold my PNGs. All right, so let me go ahead and scoot this off the screen, scooch this over a little bit here. And I am going to, I forgot on my focal to turn off. I wasn't paying attention. She's still turned on over here. I'm gonna turn that off. And turn this little cubey right here. This is my 2 cube. Turn that off. And now I'm going to re-export my vocal. So quick exports PNG. And then I'm just going to put focal. It will save over that focal. I didn't even realize it had that extra design over there. Do I want to save and replace it? Yes. Oh, Pamela, was it vivid? Look, I put a whole nother a whole nother dang, I can't even think right now. Blend mode on it. Lord. All right. So yeah, when I get tired, I do get a little goofy now. So you got these late nights. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, let's do Canva now. My system is probably looking at me like, girl, get off this live. You got Photoshop running, Canva running, you're live streaming, and you over here making jokes. It's probably not funny to nobody else. That's okay. Y'all still love me. All right, so I'm letting those pop in there. Let me let these load up all the way. Maybe I was being impatient earlier when I was loading them in. All right, so I'm just gonna take this and drop it like it's hot right there. And guess what? When I drop it like it's hot right there, it keeps that drop shadow that I put in on Canva, and it should keep my animation. Let's see. Let's see if that's true. Let's go to this one. This one has the animation, right? Can I drop it like it's hot? And does it still? Oh, it doesn't keep my animation, but it kept my drop shadow. But I'll tell you what, if I want to keep my animation, I will click on this one, right click, copy style, go back over to this one and paste the style. And it pastes the style with the drop shadow, and it also pastes the style with the animation. Or at least it should have. Let me see before I talk my junk. Oh no, that was not animated. Hold on. There it goes. Let me copy this style and paste it. There it goes. So see how it put my animation there plus my drop shadow while I was talking all my little junk? And then I'm going to turn this eyeball off because I only need 1, 2, 3, I believe. All right, so let's do the same thing here. And this one, I don't like. I'd rather just replace this one. Didn't mean to remove the whole slide. I'm just going to get rid of. What is it doing? There we go. All right, so I'm just going to add that one here. And then what I can do is copy layer style from here, right click, copy style. Well, I call it copy layer style because that's what it says in Photoshop. So literally the same functions that Canva has, they got it from somewhere, y'all. They didn't just make up this design world. All right, so that's my arch. And what else? Some cubes. Let's my 3 cubes. Boom. I'm just gonna make it about the same size here. So I could drag and drop it and lock it in the same position, or I can just replace the image. But then when I replace the image, then I gotta go back to layers and get rid of that one from before. And then of course, we'll right click, copy the style and paste it. All right, so I'm not going to, I'm actually going to do a class showing you all how to animate. So it'll be a hands-on class. I'll show you all the tools, show you how to animate. I ain't got time for that nights. So what I'll do is just go to our 304 elements. So all of our assets. Remember, we have the assets for the green. I want the assets for the red. And remember that magic folder that made the assets for us? That's it's this one. All right, so what do I want in the background? Well, I have the background. Let me go to my upload so I can see when it pops in there. And I think I'm going to use Let's use photo 2. Because I'm not going to switch them back and forth. What I did before is I switched them back and forth so that it would give, I'll show you how to switch it back and forth. All right, so here is a video. I'm going to delete it. And then I'm just going to drag and drop my background in there. And for this one, I can show you, remember I showed you in Photoshop how to make the background basically black because you're going to do an overlay. Let me show you how to do that in Canva. Edit, and then I'm going to go up to adjust. I'm going to bring the saturation all the way down so it makes it black. All right. And then you could change the brightness and contrast. Change your highlights and shadows to give it a little more intensity. There it goes. That way it just looks a little different here. Vibrant didn't do anything. So I'm gonna roll with that right there. And bring in my young lady over here. Position. Put her here. All right, so now I can take these two layers together and I'm just going to I'm going to copy them, paste it on top here, lock it back up to that corner, go to position and drag it and get rid of that green and orange layer. Same thing, copy, paste, position, drag it, delete, and same thing again, copy, paste, drag, and delete. All right, and this way I can, I'm going to use this image for here, and let's alternate the grad image here. Hold down Control, lock it in. Position, I want to drag that underneath the cubes. All right, y'all, what you think? Let's do a little preview. And something, it's not showing my, oh, my animations. I copied and pasted the wrong one. Dagnabbit. And I got rid of my, what did I say it was? Animate Tectonic. There it is. So now I'm going to copy that style, paste it here, copy that style, paste it here, and make sure that this is only 0.1 seconds. These images are now 4.9 seconds a piece. I'm going to take those. I only want them to be, I want it to be at least a 3-second video so I can put it on Instagram and Facebook. So let's make it like a 1.1. Hit enter. So now those are 1.1 seconds a piece. And if I go export this, now I have a 3.4 second video. And move a little fast. I also want to add a little transition here. Oh no, I don't have to add a transition here. This is my little cover image. So I don't have to do that. Let me play it again. See how my image is kind of pushed over from my background because I manually pasted it. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then for those of you all who are in the Challenge and Craft to Quit program, you can take off the Innate Academy. I do not mind because I'm going to give you this as a working file. So you can edit it, use it as a template. I think I should just made that image a little bit bigger. And make it a little bit bigger. And I also could have just snapped it to the background too. I'm a perfectionist. Y'all see them little lines on out. I couldn't deal with the little tiny little smidgen of line there. And then I have that frame back there, so you can just snap things to the frame back there too. All right. Let me wrap this thing up. Get y'all out of here tonight. All right, so let's do a little play. Do. Moving a little fast. So what I'm going to do is not include the first one. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. All right. My transitions look blocky. So the transitions are the things here. Oh, no wonder the duration. Oh, when I change the duration, I don't know if that's what it is. So let's make sure. That's odd. Let me give it a little more time. That's why it's so choppy. So I can actually change the duration of my transition here. 0.8, 0.8. All right, now let's see. And we're gonna let that fly. I'm not trying to do an entire CapCut type of video, which at some point in time we'll be doing CapCut, but I just want to make it simple for you all so you don't feel like you have to keep buying software and learning stuff. So literally we just created a video here. And you can put text on here. You can do voiceover if you wanted to speak in the background. You could tell AI that you want to do voiceover, okay? And say that, hey, I'm doing graduation events and I want to create a 6-second voiceover that will get people to not only click on the image, but engage and comment. So if you want to really get engagement up, you're going to have to get people to comment. Like when I have you all comment the word Friday. Speaking of which, if you're on the YouTube side, make sure that you comment the word Friday under the Instagram or Facebook post. I'm actually about to post this right now, so y'all can help me do it. And Lord, we've been spending some time together. Let me go ahead and get this done. Let's go ahead and download now. We're going to download this as an MP4 if we want to be able to put it onto Instagram and Facebook. And I use the square feature a lot just because this is easiest to use for ads versus tall videos versus wide videos. Just the square works universally, but you may want to do this in a different orientation so that it works better for your Instagram reels. So that would be the 1080 by 1920 format. But anyways, we're gonna keep this square for right now. This is also what I use for my thumbnails. Now, this was creating an MP4. I can also create a GIF. which I'll show you that too. When I create a GIF, I usually bring it down to 648 because I'm usually using GIFs as my thumbnails. Did you know you can use GIFs as your thumbnails for your Shopify store? Did you now? So while that's getting ready to download, I'm going to show you what I mean by a GIF. This is the page that you want to go to. To pretty much check on what we have going on every single week in the Academy. You see how this is changing? That's a GIF. When I hover over this image that changes out is a GIF. See how it automatically changes? All of these images are GIFs. What it allows me to do, it gets people's attention because it moves, number one, but also sometimes if somebody just sees one colorway or one thing, it doesn't appeal to them because maybe that's not their school colors or that's not their gender or ethnicity. But if you have something that switches up and literally shows them, okay, it's different colors, different ethnicities, different genders, different applications, also boots on the ground and congrats graduate. Oh, I didn't know I can use an arch for my boots on the ground event. Right. So I want you all to be able to utilize these simple things that we're able to create a big impact just using Canva. All right. So all I did was take those frames and download them as a GIF. All right. Speaking of which, let's go check on Canva because it will not actually save unless I have the window up in my face. So this is promo 304, and I'm going to put this one as red. And MK, that's for my marketing kit, 304, red. Ooh, child. And then you all will see here, I have quite a bit hidden, but you can unhide them and use them how you need to for your project. All right. So for those of you all who missed the live class, and I can't say class, the live week of classes, 5 days straight, the challenge. I will have, actually, I have the challenge. You can purchase it now. And it is the 101 page. So all you have to do is just message the word template and it'll take you to the page. Our 101 page, it has everything on it that you need. Now you'll go to the Auto Design Me challenge here. And the challenge is, oh, the VIP is closed. Let me open it back up because we closed the VIP because it was only Craft Equip members that are going to be on the live challenges now. The reason why, and I'm just being honest with you, I want to invest. If I spend 5 days, 5 days at 4 hours a piece, that's 20 hours of my life. I want to spend it with people that I know are going to be committed for the next 30 days at least, so I can get you awesome results. That's my goal. My goal is not to take a bunch of people's money like everybody else is trying to see how many tickets they can sell to their challenge. I just want to see how much success we can create in this Zoom room. So I am very, very particular about who's in the Zoom room. Now I will share with y'all for free, and I have all week share with you for free this information on YouTube. I love teaching. I love helping people. However, my resources are limited when it comes to what I can physically do in a week. So if you want to catch the replay of everything we did, plus the resources of what we did this week, then the challenge is available for purchase in just a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it over here. And also, here's the deal. I'll give you this deal. Let me give you a better deal. If you join the Craft to Quit program, not only will you get the next challenge for free, I'll give you the replay of this one. You missed the live. You missed the opportunity for the live. But the membership is $197 a month, or you can pay $797 up front. What y'all want to do? If you want to join, and only if you join tonight, I will automatically give you this challenge we just wrapped up today with all of the resources that you've seen us do all week. All right, I'm just putting that out there. So we have our membership is $197 a month, or you can pay $797 one-time fee, and I will hook you up. This is my stimulus package, y'all. You know, they was teasing us that we might get some kind of money, Elon. They said we're gonna get it on February 31st. Listen, you don't have to wait till February 31st to get this one. This is literally, I know people just got their taxes back. They're wanting to make the best decisions for investing. And I'm telling you right now, when you lock that 797 in, you're locking that rate in for the next year, the year after, the year after. My rate isn't going to go up just because you got a deal one time. Okay. All right. So make sure that you go to innateacademy.com and oh, y'all said y'all didn't see the 797 deal. Oh, that was my fault. Let me make it happen, Captain. Let me do that. That was my bad. I thought I activated it for y'all. That's why I was like, something ain't working. No worries. I got you. It'll give me 2 seconds. And 797. I think I did. Ah, it is hidden. I will unhide it. And this will automatically give you the split template that works for the all over. So it'll take your 8.5-inch printer, your 13-inch printer, or your 24-inch printer and help you print large format. And it also comes with the 291 Automizer automatically. The vault, the actual vault. Okay, the 291 Automizer. Let's see here. It is open now. And let me do one more thing here. Thank you for y'all's patience for hanging out with me. Let me on the YouTube side, did y'all learn anything tonight? Did we learn anything tonight? Can you let me know what was special for you? What was helpful? And then also make sure that you commented the word Friday and you have the link to the Friday class so you can get the freebie PNGs. You won't get the editable templates like we've been working on all week, but you will get the results. The PNGs will help you showcase what you can do. All right. What am I doing right now? In order to make this show up, I don't even want to put it up there because then I'm gonna have to take it back down. I think I'm just gonna share the oh, that's what it is. I shared the 797 link with y'all because I wasn't supposed to put it up on the website. That was the point. Because anytime I put stuff up on the website and I get tired like I am right now, I miss and leave it up on the website. And then everybody be getting the deals. So the 797 deal, I just dropped it into the chat. So even if let's say you fell off from Craft to Quit, like, maybe something happened and you was like, I'm gonna take a break and you lost all your stuff and you have to start from square one and you was like, dang, I really don't want to have to start from square one. This will not only catch you up, you will have over 205 Photoshop templates. You will have over, what is it, 65 AI classes. And then you will also get the new stuff that we do every week. So when I tell you this helps you hit the ground running, there's no excuses. If you lock in 797, it will be for a lifetime. And I have some people that locked in 997 for a lifetime. If y'all wanted to go to the 797, as long as you're here and you do it tonight, I'm not mad at you. All right, I just want to make sure that I give you all something that helps you tremendously get on track for not just this grad season, but for being a pro level designer. All right, so I'm gonna save this. Y'all said y'all wanted this file. So Crafts to Quit. I will show, it's 11 o'clock. I'm getting tired. I was going to show you all my marketing technique for basically how I use ChatGPT and how I use my software in order to automate my post. But let's call it a night. We created the post. I'm going to give you all this. Your homework for tonight is to wrap up and actually I want you to take this into tomorrow. I want you to get rest tonight. Tomorrow, I want you to sign up. I'm going to stay in the Zoom room with you. Make sure y'all get signed up for the class with Coach Ann to do the Photoshop. And then I want you to spend this weekend making your advertisement, even if it's just flipping out the images that I did. I don't know where it went. There it goes. Flipping out the images that I did and maybe even using some of the ones that's already there. I don't mind. I just want you to get quiet this weekend, make yourself a video, make yourself a resource, and post it. Be proud, post it. If somebody asks, can you do it? The answer is yes. You have a community that knows how to do it. You have people in this room who are not going to let you fail. Our motto is no creative left behind. So please do yourself this service and share your work with the world. We'll help you figure out how to get the job done. Just get the job. Okay? All right. So I gave y'all that 797 link. Hopefully some of you take advantage of that. Craft to Quit. I'm gonna stay on for about 10 minutes, help y'all out. But on the YouTube side, listen, y'all. I love you and I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye. Good night, YouTube. Now, Craft to Quit. If y'all need help, stay in the room, okay? Let me go ahead and. All right, I think I have to. Oh, I have to stop the screen share. All right, YouTube.